My son, we're growing strawberries out in our garden.
Nice.
This kid went harvesting, put them in a napkin, came out to the party. Anybody want fresh strawberries?
Oh, wow.
And he's crocheting.
What is that? It's like a form of knitting?
He's knitting.
Now, this is beautiful. This kid's like all over the map.
Picking strawberries, crocheting, but then has an unbelievable 30-yard spiral.
I love it.
This kid very well could grow up the quarterback of the Chicago Bears, come home and knit his wife an outfit.
This is like one of these Renaissance men that like skydiving, landing, and playing piano.
Hey guys, a lot of people have been asking me what Loose Ends is. What it is it's a live show every Tuesday at 8:30. It's for the hardcore Pete and Sebastian fans. But we've been having a blast, and it's morphing into this really cool show where we play music and we talk about bits, we talk about, we make videos, we do freaking magic, and most importantly, we take calls, and we're taking these awesome calls with like people needing family advice, to people showing off their pets, to people just saying they love the cast. So I don't know what you're doing Tuesday nights, man, but this thing is growing, and we're not like trying to put it out there for the public and be like, hey, look at this, click on. It's a special thing for special people. You pay $5, you get 4 a month and 1 extra Pete and Sebastian show. It's growing, but it's growing in a quiet, cool way, and you should get in on it, man. It's the word of advice. Thanks to Zocdoc for sponsoring this episode. All right, when was the last time you needed to go to a doctor, but you pushed it off, huh? Made the excuse, I'm too busy, or I forgot where I put my insurance card, or I'd rather watch Sunday football, or play around the golf, or clean out the garage, anything but go to the doctor. Booking a doctor's appointment can just feel daunting, but thanks to Zocdoc, there's no reason to delay. They make it so easy to find and book a doctor who's right for you. Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. Next time we have to book a doctor, we're heading over to Zocdoc, and you should too. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to Zocdoc.com/thecast to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's Zocdoc, ZocDoc.com/thecast. Zocdoc.com/thecast.
This is the Pete and Sebastian Show with Pete Correale and Sebastian Maniscalco.
I'm in a good mood. I'm just going to get right into it. I have noticed on your social media that you've been taking your shirt off a lot, and I think I need an explanation. And I think the listeners need an explanation of what the is this? What are we doing? Is this,
you know what?
Wait, hold on.
Very fair.
Is this intentional? Because I'm going to give you 3 instances off the top of my head. There was one instance where you came on a bike and you went into a cold plunge. Right, that's number 1.
Very funny. Very funny.
Very funny. Number 2. On a wakeboard with your dog, and number 3, walking your dog shirtless. Now, I don't know if there's been the discussion at the Correale house with you and your wife saying, listen, we need to start showing off my body to be relevant. I don't know what the f going on.
To be relevant, that was a dig. That was an unnecessary.
No.
I felt you're saying I'm unrelevant, and I'm trying to be relevant.
No. I don't know if it's like let's try something out of the box. Let's Bert Kreischer this the opposite way. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Got a quick thing about Bert in a second too, but yeah, but you know, bro, you're so on it. It's like we think alike. And here's the deal: the cold plunge I thought was funny. Absolutely,
I thought it was funny.
Only way you could do it was the stand-up paddleboard. I literally only went out on that goddamn lake to get footage. I'm saying it. I'm like, don't get me wrong. It was a hot day, and I'm going out on the stand-up paddleboard, but I'm like, I got to get a video, or I'm not even gonna be out here. That's a waste of my time.
I want to
So
talk
it was
about
a little
this.
of both.
I want to
Pathetic.
talk about. I want to talk about this because I thought the dog bit going into the water was very funny, and then I watched it again, and you nudged the dog in. Now I thought the dog just fell in, and then was this all a skit? Because
No,
I
it's
saw,
funny.
I
Here's the
saw a
deal.
nudge, bro, and I was like, oh,
We were far out, and I nudged the dog in. That wasn't supposed to be hidden. That was the joke. Like, get in there, cool down. What I didn't realize the dog was going to do was panic and try to swim all the way to shore. Meanwhile, my stand-up paddleboard, I'm so white trash, I bring rope and a weight. And I tied a rope to the weight and tied a rope to the paddleboard so it floats, so I can just lay there so it don't float away.
wait,
Otherwise, I'll drift.
You anchor your paddleboard?
With a dumbbell! A 10-pound dumbbell from my gym. Let that sink in. I should just have a flag that says white trash as I row out. Anyway, so now I'm anchored with my weight, and the dog is swimming the wrong way, and I'm like, I don't think he can make it all the way to shore. So I panicked. So I had to jump in and get him. Then as I'm bringing him back, I'm like, if that phone is still rolling, I should probably throw him on the board and cap this with something funny. So I'm like, okay, then I throw him up. And you know how it goes. You don't even know what you're going to say. You just hope it's funny, and then you say it. So it wasn't planned, but I literally, God, I'm like Coppola. As I'm turning it off and getting on the paddleboard, I'm like, I can't wait to get home and look at that. That might be good.
Oh,
Bro, don't act like you don't, and let's all stop pretending we don't. Okay, Bert Kreischer, in his prime with this stuff, would lay in bed with his wife. He'd roll over and go, "Good morning, guys." So I think it's okay if I film myself pushing my dog into the water.
no, you're missing the point. What's
Oh,
with
okay, I'm sorry,
the shirt? The
defensive.
shirt? No, the shirt.
Oh,
Shirtless.
okay, then the third one, when I was walking my dog, it was really hot and no one's around and I was muggy. And when Jackie took the video, she thought it was funny and I kind of thought it was funny. But then I told her, I go, Jack, take that down. I think people think that like I wanted to show my shirt, because my reaction should have been, it's hot, Jack, and I don't know what else to do. But I kind of did a cover, so it kind of looked like an LA actor doing a fake. I didn't like it, so we took it down. Because and that is when I realized that's like 3 in a row with the no shirt. I mean, it's been a heat wave, but still, do something indoors with your shirt on. All right, tone it down. Totally agree. Appreciate you calling me on it. Again, though, coming from a guy who was shirtless going through the Blue Grotto in Italy, I don't care that it was an ocean and swim. It's more of a tourist thing. That threw me off as well. Oh, and I'm not liking lately. I'm not defensive. I shouldn't do that. I have to say.
I think he is. I think you are.
What?
Yeah. As soon as I come at you with a little, hey,
well,
now we gotta like, what is this? Like a wife and husband where, oh, you do you leave your toothpaste out, well, you leave your underwear out. We're focused on you. And by the way, to speak to the Blue Grotto, I didn't even know that went up. That was my wife that put it up. Wasn't even on my page. She threw it up. So I have nothing to do with the Blue Grotto.
I knew Jackie
shirtless.
put mine up. I should not let her put that up. You're right.
I think you were walking. You told Jack, fire up the thing. We'll do his thing about my shirt off and being hot and that. Maybe
That's an accusation. That's not true. That's not true. But I tell you what, I could see it was. I didn't like my reaction. It was kind of like it was
like you were
I don't
caught.
like it.
Like
I'm not liking this at all.
God, it was almost as if you were like a woman and getting out of the shower and somebody came in and you went, ooh.
Well, we were in an area where there was no one around. There was no home, so there was no need. So I thought no one was going to see me without my shirt on, but Jackie. So when I turned around, she was filming it. It threw me off. It was embarrassing though. And see, this is what you're not supposed to do. You're not supposed to critique someone's social media, because then you take their confidence away, and then they don't do it anymore.
Hey, you You want to go shirtless on the next post? I thought I was going to come on the cast and you weren't going to have a shirt on. That's how bad I thought this thing was getting.
Holding my dog, because dogs are huge too. Shirtless with my dog. Yeah, I know.
By the way, I've been very unresponsive to your texts lately, and I acknowledge that. You sent a text.
Oh,
eating cantaloupe
thing? I don't expect you. I don't.
Bro, let's get into it though. What?
Oh, sure.
It's a lot of cantaloupe. What are we doing?
My wife, she's unbelievable, man. My wife gets all this fruit. She chops it up every morning. She picks a new fruit and has it chopped up and out for me and Sadie to like hit all day long. So trying to encourage us to hit the fruit. And so it was a cantaloupe day, and I love cantaloupe, but you're really doing your best to ruin it for me. Because I texted Sebastian when I went to eat my cantaloupe. What you want to say about it?
No. What was it? Was it?
And I go,
was it good?
Of course it's good. It's the season for it. Anyone will tell you. Listen, you with cantaloupe, you know how it goes. If you really want to be decadent, you only dig down about a half inch. You don't go near the rind. That where it gets a little hard.
Yeah.
A hard piece of cantaloupe, that could turn you off the cantaloupe for life. It's disgusting. But the soft top layer, oh. Well, when you can eat it with no teeth. But every time I eat it, I think about you literally calling it, and I quote, man, a trash fruit. It's trash fruit. I never saw it that way. Now I can't not see it that way. I feel like they're eating it in trailer parks on the wooden steps right outside what?
Why I call it trash fruit is because it always ends up in the trash. All right. Honeydew and cantaloupe are two fruits when they're doing the fruit tray.
Yeah.
And they don't want to give you strawberry, anything with a berry at the end of it, raspberry, strawberry, blueberry. They go fill it in with the cantaloupe and the melon and the honeydew. It don't even look appetizing. Orange and green, it don't even look you get a nice fresh purple raspberry or blueberry. Oh God, strawberry. My son, Risa, we're growing strawberries out in our garden.
Oh wow, nice.
This kid went harvesting for strawberries the other day. Washed them, cut the little green off, put them in a napkin. We were all by the pool. Put them in a napkin. Came out to the party. Anybody want fresh strawberries? And he's crocheting. This guy.
What is that? It's like a form of knitting?
He's knitting. Now, people would say, knitting, right? Could be headed towards a certain way of life,
Now, this is beautiful. This kid's like all over the map.
Picking strawberries, crocheting, but then has an unbelievable 30-yard spiral. Okay, so
I love it.
This kid very well could grow up as the quarterback of the Chicago Bears, come home and knit his wife an outfit.
Yeah, no, this is like one of these Renaissance men that, like, by the time he's done, he may be like skydiving, landing, and playing piano as soon as he hits the ground. You know what I mean? Like, there's bro, his tastes are all over the place. The way he jumped into the blue grotto without hesitation, the way he went off the diving board without hesitation, then to turn around and wear that outfit comfortably with no sleeves and the white, like, it's almost like, listen, if I'm gonna be fortunate enough to grow up in this environment with these opportunities, with these parents, I'm gonna suck it all in. I'm gonna take it all in, and I'm gonna be like, did you ever see God damn, what was the movie? Patrick, you might have to look this up, with Pierce Brosnan, and he played the really rich guy who robbed a famous painting just because he was bored, but he was like this billionaire, but he could do everything. He could do like what you said. He'd like dive off a cliff and then come walking up with sliced oranges or fish that he caught on the dive. So anyway,
Thomas Crown Affair.
Yes, right? Just like every woman, your kid is, bro, you're going to have some heart-to-hearts with this kid because he's going to just break hearts walking into a room. I've seen it. I've seen John Mayer have that. He walks into a room, women swoon. I mean, like, just sweat pours out of their foreheads.
Rose Sparks. Thanks to Rose Sparks for sponsoring this episode. Rose Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for guys who need a secret weapon. It's the new wave. They hit the bloodstream faster because they dissolve right under the tongue. So no more waiting to perform, if you know what I'm saying, guys. After Rose Sparks dissolve, they work in 15 minutes on average. And after it dissolves, that is, they give you the boost to last longer and can give you bigger, longer, you know what, man. And Sparks stays active in your system for up to 36 hours. So you can go back to back to back, round after round, and be ready in the morning after if you're in your 20s, apparently. The best part, it's 100% online, so there's no awkward conversation with in-person providers. If approved, treatment ships directly to the door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients get $15 off their first order off Sparks on a recurring plan. So connect with the provider at ro.co/thecast to find out if prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/thecast for $15 off your first order. Rose Sparks. Thanks to Zocdoc for sponsoring this episode. All right, when was the last time you needed to go to a doctor, but you pushed it off? Right? We've all made excuses. I'm too busy. I want to play golf. I want to watch Sunday football. I'd literally rather clean out the house, clean out the attic, clean out the garage. Booking a doctor's appointment, it just seems so daunting. We don't want to deal with it. I get it. But thanks to Zocdoc, there's no reason to delay anymore. They make it so easy to find the booked doctor who's right for you. Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality in-network doctors and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about booking in-network appointments with over 100,000 doctors across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, primary care to urgent care, and more. Also, with hundreds of verified patient reviews, you can find the type of care and support you're looking for. From good bedside manner, that's important to me. You can't just tell me the facts. You got to say it right. To fast wait times, to doctors with the best listening skills. Next time you have to book a doctor, head over to Zocdoc. I'm telling you, man, it's the way to go. So stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to Zocdoc.com/thecast to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's Zocdoc, ZocDoc.com/thecast. The cast is all one word. Zocdoc.com/thecast.
Well, I'll tell you, he got upset with me because we were looking through old pictures. And I want to know if you have this. You probably don't, because you and Jackie have been together for quite some time. So there's probably not a lot of remnants of old girlfriends.
I don't even remember their names.
Huh?
I don't even remember their names at this point. It's been so long.
I have a box of photos.
Kidding.
Like, did you go to prom?
You have photos of exes?
Yeah, they're in a box.
You got to just do
what you take. What you take?
Yeah, that's. I don't think that's acceptable. I got to be honest with you. If I go through Jackie's stuff and there's a photo of an old boyfriend.
Well, didn't you say she's got something of her old boyfriend hanging on the shelf? Something
that he drew. It's a drawing, not of maybe it could be interpreted of her a little bit with the flowing hair. It's a drawing and it's really cool. So listen, I'm not like No. I'm not saying we got to erase the guy's talents. I mean, the guy drew something. It's beautiful, but we don't need a portrait of him. What?
Wait a minute. So you're saying if I have
you're doing what you say I do, by the way. I just want to point that out. Right. You're deflecting.
You're right. You're right.
But isn't that a conversation? That's what you do. But I do. What does Lana have an opinion about you having photos of exes?
She's got photos of her exes in a box. It's not like she's saving them to bring them back out one day. It's just like they're in a box that no one's really gone through. So my son's going through this, and he's like, "Who's this?"
Wow.
I go, "That was Daddy's girlfriend before Mommy." He goes, "You had other girlfriends before Mommy?" He couldn't even get through his head that there were other women.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Did you kiss them?"
Oh shit!
I mean,
Holy!
What would you say? Would you tell him?
I think I'd be thinking that I probably shouldn't have had him see these because I wasn't expecting these questions.
Yeah, I kind of threw me because I didn't even think about. Like, I got my prom photo and I went to prom, right? What are you gonna throw the prom photos out?
Nah, I feel like that's like, you know, they got to understand that. But yeah, but like, you know, you got a photo of you and someone in like St. Bart's.
Yeah, I mean, I should probably go through the box and maybe eliminate some of these things, but
why not? Like, what do you like?
it's just like, who's got the time to sit there and call radio stations and go through fucking photos?
No, listen, I just feel like you. I feel like you think someday when they make the autobiography movie about your life, they're going to interview ex-girlfriends, and it'd be nice to have a photo to go with the. This is. Well, then I don't understand. Like,
I don't either. I'm just saying they're in the box.
But you said, maybe I'll go through and get rid of some of them. All of them.
Well, some of them. Some of the photos that are ex-girlfriend, not of all the photos. But anyway, I threw me off a little bit that my son was upset.
When he said, did you kiss him?
I said, yeah, I kissed him.
Just like that?
And he goes, yeah, of course I did. And he's like, what? I go, you're gonna have many girlfriends too before you find. He goes, did you marry them? I go, no. I married Mommy because I found Mommy, and Mommy's the one I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. You're gonna have that too. I go, how many girlfriends you think you're gonna have? Now in my head, I'm thinking thousands. But he goes, one.
Like, I already got 4. I'm pitching.
He goes, 1. I'm gonna have 1 girlfriend, and I'm gonna marry her. I said, no, okay. So anyway, we went through the box.
That's wow, that's a fascinating story, man.
Yeah, man. It was also to look kind of. I got to get these pictures digitized. I know a lot of people do this where they put them on like a drive, so they don't have all these photos laying around. I got to do this soon because I got all these boxes and albums and whatnot, and I got to condense them. My mother-in-law is really good at that. You know, there's people in this world that's just like they got everything organized. Like, for example, I'll give you an example. We were on vacation with my mother-in-law and playing Uno, and we're shuffling. Right? Are you a good shuffler?
Nah, I can't do it. I can't do the.
Yeah, I can only do the thing. I can't do the fan, like that fan thing. I can't do it. So my mother-in-law says, I got a shuffler. I'm going to send it to you. Literally got home from vacation. The shuffler was in the mail. Like it was, you know, like organized, like thank you cards, everything. Just, it comes. For the birthday, there's a card a day before the birthday. It's just there, you know, people like that.
Is she somebody that texts you right back if you text her or pretty promptly?
No, but here's the thing that's bothering me with my mother-in-law, and I have to mention this, and I think I might have mentioned it on the text. She texts strictly with emojis.
Strictly? How do you even interpret that? You know how to, like, you can get a whole message via emoji and know what she's saying?
Oh, the emoji says, thank you.
Oh.
Super. You know, like one of these, like,
yeah.
you send a photo of the kids, cute, with a heart. You know, hey, you want to give me a little bit more?
That's a time saver though on her end. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of having to write, oh, they look so cute. Is that a new blouse? Just emoji, clouds, cute, boom, done. Right?
I don't know.
But now you're seeing through that, right?
I'm seeing right through it. I gotta tell her. I go, you gotta give a little bit more when you text. I can't with the images. It's like that. There's no meaning behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but people that are organized, like your mother-in-law, how you're saying that's so fantastic. And even I was asking about the texting because, like a Watt, for example, something like this. I'm trying to get better at it. People that text you right back. They got nothing on the agenda. They get it. It's like, get it out of the way. What do you want? Boom. What do you want? Boom. I like sit on it. And then like 2 days later, I'm like, I forgot to text him back. And then I'll go, I wonder he's probably mad, like thinking I'm someone who doesn't text back, but I'm going to text her. And I'm like, holy shit, just text him back. I'm sitting here talking about in my head, texting. So I'm trying to boom, right back, You know
what? Here's the thing I got with texting right back. This is, and I've been guilty of this too, because sometimes a text will come in and boom, shoot it right back. But when I get a text right back, you know what I think? I go, you got nothing to do.
I knew. I knew you'd say that. It looks like, especially if someone, like I've done this where I've texted you, you text me back 2 days later, and when you're texting me back, the timing just works where I can answer. And I'm like, oh God, he probably thinks I've been waiting 2 days on the edge of my bed for him to get back. So I walk away. I gotta do a 45-minute cool down so you don't think that I'm a loser. Jesus. I can't stand this world, bro. And Watt don't live like that. See, because he was born into it, man. He was born with the phone. So he just hits you back. He don't care. Boom, boom, it's done. Yeah,
but it's amazing to me sometimes how people, and here's another one. I recently met someone who's a long emailer. So
I could be accused of that sometimes.
I feel like, man, I really got to put some effort in to email him back. And I can't meet his level of words as far as the word count. But I feel like I got to give him more than I normally would give an email, because this guy does, it's so long, it's in paragraphs. Like there's a new subject.
Do you ever get pages?
Do you ever get an email that's like 4 paragraphs? Like, gee, this guy's hitting a lot of topics.
And you'll probably find yourself responding to each paragraph with one answer. Yes, she's still in school. Vacation is over. Tour, no tour soon. Right? You're like, gosh. Like, when you're only answering what they're asking, that's weird too, right? It's like, I should be asking something now too.
That's what I'm saying. I have to feel like I have to go into, vacation was great. I really enjoyed the hotel. They had amazing food. And, we went on a boat. We did this. I feel like I got to get into it rather than, vacation was great. Good to be home. Right. No, I got to put a 4 or 5 sentence rant together.
So what's your take on then if he gives you 1,000-word email, what's the 500-word email he gives you? What can you give back minimum?
250. Half.
250. Wow, bro. Who's got that kind of time, man? I do have to say, I don't have it in front of me. And Jackie read it too, because I said, Jack, I'm not even going to, this was from you. It was a very nice message. And I said, I'm not even going to say anything. Just read this and tell me what you think. And right away she said, AI. You AI'd me. And I just feel like we're closer than that.
Let's see. Let me get that. What message are you talking about?
I don't think it was the 4th of July, but it was kind of like once in a while you hit me with a nice like, hey man, appreciate the friendship, something like that. I forget why.
You know what you could do, and I'm not hiding the fact that I use ChatGPT for a lot of my correspondence.
Oh, okay. Well, then I don't even have to find it. Then you know you do.
But there's times I don't. There's times I do. But if you want to check me, do you even have the ChatGPT app?
No, I don't.
Okay. You could throw in, I don't know if you know this, you probably do because you're savvy with the computer. You could take what I wrote, you throw it back into ChatGPT and ask it, is this AI generated? And it will give you a percentage saying this is probably 95% AI. Did you know that?
Yeah, I could.
Sure. You know what?
Stuff.
Hold on one second. We got the wizard talking. Get on the microphone. Okay. Go ahead. What is it?
There's hidden characters in the chat that you're using with ChatGPT. So when they give you a response that's like 6 paragraphs, when you hit the copy button at the bottom and you paste it somewhere else, there's hidden characters in that paste that don't show up in a Word doc or an email or anything like that. But if you paste it into text editor and you format plain text, you'll see little plus signs, little dashes that you don't see anywhere else. And that's the coding that it uses.
Okay. I thought just for a brief second that I might have had something on him that he didn't know. No. Mm-hmm. He went another level. Yeah, like I thought I might have like stumped him, and he came back and he stumped me that they got like little asterisks, this, that, and the other thing embedded in the message that no one else knows. But this guy, because he don't sleep for 72 hours.
I know. But I mean, you didn't know he would know that?
I knew he would know, but not to the extent that he just told me.
To explain it? It's almost as if AI explained it to us. He didn't even stutter. You know, he's like, because the da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba. Yeah, I mean, it really is impressive that to have that level with that stuff. But I think I could tell the difference with yours any day of the week. Any day of the week. Because your AI is nicer.
Well, I asked... I tell it to be.
Who's got a nicer AI?
What? I told it to be. Write this like a nice human being. And of course you could tell the difference between it's like telling the difference between when Bill Clinton speaks and Rocky.
Well, it's not that drastic, but I'll tell you what. You go, sometimes it's authentic, sometimes it's AI. Whenever you're going to go AI, don't even bother. So just hit me with authentic or don't hit me at all. All right?
I'll start hitting you with video. I'll start hitting you with video responses.
I'll tell you what, if you could get like Travolta in video telling me how much our friendship means to you, that would be AI. If Travolta's like, I was talking to Sebastian and he was telling me they really appreciates the friendship. That's what's coming, right?
Don't do that.
Did you hear that?
I didn't even like that whole Travolta thing. That bothered me. Like, I don't know if you fully committed to that. I don't.
This is
no, because it was up here.
I didn't know what I was doing. I just went for it. I deserved that. But somebody was telling me, they called in loose ends. There's this female like comedian technology lady. She's on like follows all this stuff. People like Stallone are now going to get paid all over again to be in movies at any age they've ever been, because they can completely make it authentic. I mean, so what's going on? Is that real? Is that going to become...
I don't think I heard this, and I don't know if I'm a fan of it. Because I know what Stallone is now, right? Yeah. So I have a reference point. I can't watch Rocky. Like, what if they did a pre-Rocky with Stallone? Like, before Rocky 1. Mm-hmm. And let's say they did, like, Rocky when he was 15. Yeah. And it's Stallone.
Right.
Are you into that?
No. I mean, I don't watch any of them after the Dolph Lundgren one anyway. But if you're born now, and it's like I watch movies with talking dogs, cartoons and shit. So what do I care if I'm watching a Stallone remade doing something like, like what about Stallone, a young Stallone and a young John Travolta in a remake of Heat instead of Pacino and De Niro? So remember that great scene where Pacino and De Niro are having coffee? I got to do what I got to do. You got to do what you got to do. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Now it's Travolta, who I won't imitate, and Stallone. That's how gross it could all become, right?
The only solace I have with the AI and AI taking over entertainment.
Good word, bro. Good use and everything.
Thank you. I was hoping you'd catch it.
Had to stop the show.
I don't see how AI could infiltrate, and maybe it can, live entertainment.
That's it. You can't. I don't even care if you're a hologram. If you can't bleed up there, that's all we got, bro. That's
all we got.
And nursing. You're going to need someone to wipe your ass and sing to you. That's all the 2 jobs. It's crazy. I mean, what's going on? They got to stop it. I mean, there's actors out there and shit, man. They're like doing the craft. And I just saw recently someone that said the first completely AI made movie, even to sit down and write a script, can AI make it as funny as a human? Can it?
No, maybe, but I mean, this is just
Bummer.
Listen, people were riding horses to get around, right? Now they're in cars. Isn't it the same type of thing? It's just you start phasing stuff out, new stuff comes along, new jobs come along with that, right? Huh?
You're comparing robots that can do everything to a Ford. Like, the horse came and then the car came. It's over, bro. We don't need to do anything. Sadie goes to bed. Alexa, set the alarm for 7:30. Alexa, what's the temperature? See, I caught Sadie in the pool the other day going, Alexa said 9 is my second favorite color. I yelled across the pool, do you know how dumb you sound saying that? And everybody laughed.
9 is her favorite second color.
A number or something. It was either a color or a number, but somehow she had a conversation with Alexa, and based on what she answered, it told her that her second favorite number or something. So, but like it's a robot. It's a voice.
But are you talking to AI? Are you using that? Like, hey,
I use a program that you can use plain language. Here, I use a program that I can give plain language to build tools to help me with tasks. Like if I have to organize a bunch of stuff, or if I have to sort through a bunch of things, it'll help me do that.
That's cheating.
That's cheating. I want to know what this guy's on because I want to use it.
I know. Bro, you were on it. You had it. Remember when you told us that one episode, I forget that drug, you took like one of them and you were like fucking Bradley Cooper in that movie, man. Limitless. What'd you call it? Some Honorol, right? What do they call that?
Adderall.
Adderall. I never took one of those. Isn't that like?
Yeah, you're like, I took like a half of it just to see what the hell it would do. I mean, it was
a funny cast episode.
It was. I got stuff done, but it's not something I don't think I would take on. I mean, people take that because they have to. I don't need to take it. I just like, let me experiment with this. The same thing I did with mushrooms back in.
I know you don't. It was a funny episode of Cast. You said you took it once.
I'm just explaining it to the fucking people that might have not heard it.
Oh, well, I'm making sure they know that you don't. Yeah, you did a half once. It was a funny episode. We laughed our asses off. But I'm saying, if ever there was something, but yeah, I don't know, bro.
I want to know what that thing you're on. Text me that. Because you know what I want to know is, can you use AI with your computer and go organize all my photos into vacation? Could that?
Yeah. So there's bunch of stuff that already exists like that doesn't need AI, as far as organizing stuff by location and date. And like your Photos app will already do that. But for things that don't have pre-made tools, I can use AI to go through a bunch of project files and isolate all the timelines that have been named a certain thing and gather them all and put them in a different project to save myself 18 hours of sifting.
Even with the AI, even with the AI, this guy's still not sleeping. So I don't know. I don't know what type of workload this guy's got.
First of all, Patrick is unbelievable. Second of all, you're so behind the times. You're asking AI, it could do things, and Patrick's going, your photo app could do that. But nevertheless, Patrick, what I'd like to know, could AI do what you said, where you have one thing said, so it keeps pulling those photos, but then overnight, it also takes 10 pounds off of you in every photo. So when you wake up, it could do that, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's over. It's over. Now you could take all the photos with your ex-girlfriends and have AI put Lana in them and tell Caruso you were just kidding. I've been with Lana since I was 12. The duck is out. This show is over.
Make a slideshow video for Caruso.
That's a brilliant idea. That is a brilliant idea. All right, way to end it, man. Good stuff here. This is the Pete and Sebastian show. You heard it here first. Pete Correale is in the midst of a new tour. I don't know when that's going to be announced, but you heard it here first. There's rumblings.
Oh, we'll be here. Of course, it'll be said here first. Of course, man.
So the seed has been planted. Pete and Sebastian show, also on Patreon. Pete and Sebastian. See you next week.